Hey, it's the Terminian Hero here, and we're playing some more of The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. And we have finished the water temple now. Oh my gosh, where am I going? What is happening? I am missing everything. But yeah, so now that we're done with the water temple, we need somewhere else to go to. Find another sage. And, you know, Navi's not really ready to talk to us yet, so let's make her talk to us. You want to talk to Saria, right? No, I want to talk to you, Navi. Let's look for someone who might know something about the other sages. That wasn't helpful. I mean, I know what to do, but I thought you'd give at least some direction of where to go. She basically just said go where there's people, which isn't wrong, but there's so many places where there are people. Granted, if you're specifically talking about Hylians, then I guess there's only one place left, but it didn't specify Hylians. But yeah, if what I said there wasn't enough of a clue, we gotta go to Kakariko. I mean, I guess there's Hylians at Lon Lon Ranch as well as in some other places we haven't gone to yet, but basically we gotta go to Kakariko. That's all it comes down to. And we're close enough here that we don't need to call Epona. Hello. That's right. I totally forgot that these small ghosts appear in the same locations that the big Poes appeared. So that's a hint for where they are. Anyways, let's head up here for now. Get back, Link. Looks like you're coming around. Link, a terrible thing has happened. The evil shadow spirit has been released. Impa, the leader of Kakariko Village, had sealed the evil shadow spirit in the bottom of the well. But the force of the evil spirit got so strong, the seal of the well broke, and it escaped into the world. I believe Impa has gone to the Shadow Temple to seal it again, but she will be in danger without any help. Link, Impa is one of the 6 sages. Destroy the evil shadow spirit and save Impa. There is an entrance to the Shadow Temple beneath the graveyard behind this village. The only thing I can do for you is teach you the melody that will lead you to the Shadow Temple. This is the melody that will draw you into the infinite darkness that absorbs even time. Listen to this, the Nocturne of Shadow. You have learned the Nocturne of Shadow. Let me take care of the village. I'm counting on you, Link. Yeah, so we could go to the Shadow Temple now, but we can't get very far into there, and this well is important. So for now, I guess let's just... There's something in town I want to take a look at. It's pointless, but it also exists, so I feel like I should show it. There's a little alcove up here, and with our long shot, we can get over there. And what's up here? Well, nothing right now. Let's maybe make it daytime. And now let's do that again. Because there's definitely something that's supposed to be up in that windmill, but it's only in the daytime. And here it is, it's a chicken. There is a chicken here. For absolutely no reason. It's really interesting. I don't know why there's a chicken up there. I don't know why there's an opening in the windmill like that. It's completely pointless. But anyways, before we investigate that well, because we can't really investigate the well, the place is blocked. But there's a few other things I want to do. First of all, let's actually go into the graveyard. Because there's something else I want to do back here. We want to go back into Dampe's grave. He wanted us to visit again, and we will do that. Hahaha, young man, are you fast on your feet? I may not look like it, but I'm confident in my speed. Let's have a race. Follow me if you dare. Now we have to beat a certain time. I'm not sure what the time is. I think it might be 50 seconds, or maybe it's a minute. But either way, we're gonna want to be careful not to hit any of these flames, because those would slow us down big time. Want to be really careful with it. So, you know, if we can take routes that avoid the flames and are still quick, we'll do that. It's gotta be 1 minute, because there's no way. I mean, maybe there's a way. But yeah, now that we've got the long shot, we can target that, which makes this easier. And the time of this race was 57 seconds. You're back, young man. Was the present I gave to you fun and useful? And for getting a good enough time, beating a minute, we get this piece of heart. And we've completed another heart container. So now we're up to 16 max hearts. There's only 8 more pieces of heart left to collect in the whole game. Anyways, remember this guy who is apparently angered by an alternate timeline version of our past self? Yeah, we might have to do something relating to that soon. For now, though, is there anything else I want to do? I'm wondering. For now, I think there's something I want to do in Hyrule Field. That'll be my next stop. Let's call Epona to us. Don't know how you got over there, Epona. That is literally a dead end, and you weren't there a second ago. Anyways, there was one piece of heart that we saw before, but we couldn't get to because it was too deep in the water. So let's head back over and take care of that now that we both have, like, iron boots as well as a golden scale. You know, we have everything we could possibly need for this. Thankfully, we also have bombs. So yeah, let's just dive on down and grab this. No reason to get the iron boots out. Unless Link is just gonna be bad at aiming. And by Link, I mean me. This should be good. You got a piece of heart. Collect 4 pieces total to get another heart container. There's 7 left in the game. From here, I think I want to go over to Ganon's castle. Because we can get that Skulltula now that we've got the hook shot. We've even upgraded it to a long shot. So yeah, let's take care of that here. Let's get past all these zombies, the re-deads. And the place we want to get to is over this way. On this arch that can be found near the Temple of Time in Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wild's world is really interesting because it has certain landmarks that sort of solidify certain things about the timeline. Like the fact that there were multiple Hyrule castles and stuff like that. But I mean, I'll talk more about that when I get to later games that actually have different castles. Anyways, let's head back to the Temple of Time now, while we're here. There's definitely something we can do here. Am I gonna be dealing with water anytime soon? Actually, I kind of am. Actually, like, the green tunic doesn't do anything for you, but it's the classic Link look. I'd like to use it if I can. Anyways... You destroyed the wicked creatures that haunted the temple and awakened the sage. But there are still other sages who need your help. In order to awaken all the other sages, you must become even more powerful. You must travel over mountains, underwater, and even through time. If you want to return to your original time, return the Master Sword to the pedestal of time. By doing this, you will travel back in time 7 years. The time will come when you will have to return here quickly. I will teach this to you for when that time comes. The song to return you to the Temple of Time, the Prelude of Light. Play the Prelude of Light. You have learned the Prelude of Light. As long as you hold the Ocarina of Time and the Master Sword, you hold time itself in your hands. Link, we shall meet again. So yeah, we've been able to get this Prelude of Light ever since we finished the Forest Temple, but yeah, we can go back in time now, which we're gonna have to do. We have 2 more sages to save, but neither of them can be saved unless we do some stuff back in time, which means that Ganon has won on this timeline. This is the downfall timeline, where Ganon has won. This leads into A Link to the Past, and, you know, like most of the 2D games and the games relating to those games. This is the downfall timeline. So now let's go back in time, start a new timeline, and hope that it's not another downfall timeline. But as long as we're in a timeline where we can't win, it's the downfall timeline. Even if it's technically a slightly different downfall timeline, it's still the downfall timeline. So now we're back in time on a new timeline, and let's try to make this a timeline that is not a downfall timeline. And it's nighttime here, so there's dogs roaming around. Alright, that's fine. I don't need to leave the... Well, actually, it's great that it's... No, wait, there's something that's here at night that I can't do yet. But there's still stuff I can do in this direction. I could also just change the time of day at any time. But, you know, if day comes naturally, that's fine. I'm saying it would be bad if it was night and there was nothing we could do here at night because, you know, the drawbridge is up. But anyways, let's just sneak our way through here again.
Hey! Listen!
That monster, it came out of the well in the village. Let's go check out the well. Yeah, I'll do that. For now, though, I want to get this since it's here. So, over by this tree, there's a grotto that we haven't been able to open. And the reason is because it's one of those Song of Storms grottos. So let's get out our bombs. There's definitely some items that we got in as adult that young Link here can't use. But yeah, let's bomb our way through all these. Now this here has one of those gossip stones, so let's get our Mask of Truth back out. Responding to your mask, this strange stone statue talks to you. I overheard this. They say that you may find something new in dungeons that you have already finished. Well, alright then. Thanks for that, now I'll see you off. Kaboom! Sploosh. Anyways, there's a Skullwalchula up there that we don't care about. And there's another one up here we don't care about, but also one that we do care about. We'll get rid of this one for the heck of it. Die, spider. And now let's just get kicked out. Actually, no. Let's teleport. How much health do I have right now? Yeah, let's warp to Death Mountain Crater. Link, it's so hot in here, we can't stay here for long. I know we can't. Good, I'm at full health. Yeah, I know we can't stay here long, but I need to do this. Let's get some of these bugs in here to get another Skulltula, and let's also plant this. Plant our magic bean. So that's another Skulltula down, and when we become an adult again, we'll have another plant we can ride. I didn't get my bugs back, darn it. Why did I forget to do that? Anyways. let's get over to the forest temple here. Over to the Lost Woods, the sacred forest meadow. Because back in Kokiri Forest, there was one gossip stone we could never find, and to be honest, I'm still not completely sure where it is. I'm actually really confused about it, but I also really want to find it. So let's do that. Might as well. Let's just get out of here entirely. It should be in the same area as the Great Deku Tree. I don't know why I can't find it. It seems like it's sort of like behind the tree a bit somehow. Ow, get out of my way, you Deku Babas. So yeah, because we know there's one on that side that we could find. But I have no clue how to get to the other one, wherever it is. And you can only use the Mask of Truth as a kid. So it must be accessible as a kid. Like, I didn't misread anything, did I? It's not, like, in the Deku Tree, because this is the one that we found before. We can jump over to this branch, which kind of scares me. I feel like I might be in a place that I shouldn't be. But thankfully we can teleport out if we need to. Where is this gossip stone that's supposedly here? Here it is. How the heck are you supposed to find this? So what sage advice do you have, extremely well hidden gossip stone? Responding to your mask, this strange stone statue talks to you. I overheard this. They say that one Kokiri has left the forest, but he is still alive. Yeah, that's me. I really didn't need to know that, because it's me. And I'm not a Kokiri. Well, that's that, I guess. I'm glad to be able to mark that off my list. From here, I guess let's warp to Lake Hylia. And then go over to Zora's River so that we can play some songs for the frogs. Rapidly tap B to swim faster. Yeah, sadly we don't have a horse to ride as a kid. But we can still teleport all we want, so it's fine. Yeah, so over here it's gonna be frog time. That was really messed up. Now I'm slightly worried because we actually get washed down the river now that we're short again. So let's try not to miss our frog buddies by getting washed down the river. Looks like we'll be fine. But yeah, because now we've got to play the Song of Storms for them. Wow, that melody is so cool, Ribbit. Singing in the rain, oh what a feeling, Ribbit. Please take this as a token of our froggish gratitude, Ribbit. Alright, see you, Ribbit. So yeah, playing the Song of Storms gets you a piece of heart, and playing all 6 of your normal non-teleporting, non-scarecrow songs for them will allow you to start this. Look at us, we're all huge frogs. We are the world-famous, fabulous 5 froggish tenors, Ribbit. Make us jump so we can eat the bugs flying above us, Ribbit. Yeah, it's interesting how we've got singing frogs here, just like in the previous game, Link's Awakening. Okay, then ready, set, go. Which one are you? I need to figure out which buttons are which. You've got to press these buttons fast, too. Okay, so that is correct. So, the bottom left one is the A button, and then the one I did after that was left on the C stick. So then you figure the white one's gonna be up, the red one's gonna be right, and the yellow one's gonna be down. I'm pretty sure I did it right, I just didn't do it fast enough there. You have to go super fast. That time I did it wrong, I did left there. Thankfully it's the same every time, so you've just got to memorize it. Takes a lot of tries to get this. Okay, that time it just didn't detect my left press. That time I did left instead of A. That time I did down instead of A. It's a long sequence. That time I was too slow. That time I was too slow again. Too slow again. That poor frog in the back never got to do anything. Anyways, young boy, you did great. Perfect. We are stuffed, Ribbit. Would you take this token of our gratitude? And we got another piece of heart. 2 right here, right from these frogs. There's only 5 left in the game. From here, we'll pass by Kakariko, I guess. I kinda need to go out of my way to go back up Death Mountain again for something stupid that I'm upset with myself that I have to go back for. But I gotta do it, so let's do it. Let's go down this river, because that's the fast way here. So yeah, we want to get back to the top of Death Mountain for something that is so unimportant, but that I wanted to show anyways. And I could have shown it earlier, but I failed. So now we have to take a detour, and that makes me sad. There's like not even anything to do on the way. That makes me more sad. Thankfully, I can at least do some fast movement. Anyway, excuse me, Link, why would you not jump? Also, could I possibly get bugs in this hole where the cow is? That would be a good thing. Never mind, I guess I can't. Whatever, bugs aren't too hard to find. I know where some of them are. There's some I could easily get, like, in the graveyard. Yeah, I'm not too worried about my health there. Thankfully, the boomerang makes this easy. But yeah, we were at Death Mountain Crater earlier in the video, but we were at a section that didn't connect to the section we're going to now. At least it didn't connect to it as a kid. Alright, so we're back up here. Thankfully, we won't need to take too much time descending the mountain since Kepora is there. But yeah, remember when I was doing that big Gossip Stone video and I walked up here and I'm like, yeah, there's not a Gossip Stone here. And then I turned around, even though it was right here. Oh my gosh, responding to your mask, this strange stone statue talks to you. I overheard this. They say that Medigoron didn't really think about his own size, so his store is really cramped. Actually, I don't even need to take the owl. 'Cause I could just do, yeah, that's it. That's the Nocturne of Shadow. I was trying to remember it. So yeah, warp to the graveyard. There's another Gossip Stone here anyways. Responding to your mask, this strange stone statue talks to you. I overheard this. They say that there is a secret near a tree in Kakariko Village. Yeah, we've been to that grotto already. Also, this is the entrance to the Shadow Temple. And the only way to open it is to light all these torches at once, which you're gonna need Din's fire for that. So we'll open this place up, but you need the long shot to get anywhere in there, and Young Link can't use the long shot, so yeah, that's a bit of a problem. For now, though, let's just go check out that well. And actually, we want to check out the windmill, too. And of course, get ourselves some bugs over here. We're gonna need bugs exactly one more time in this playthrough. Alright, I guess I'll equip my slingshot. So over here, now that we're back in time, let's beat our alternate timeline self, because the way I see this is that on the original timeline, we ended up, I guess this technically isn't the original timeline, because we would have had to go back in time and make a new timeline, but we couldn't, like, in the original timeline, Link couldn't get the Song of Storms from where he originally got it, so we had to get it from somewhere else, maybe from Termini Majora's Mask, for example. And then he comes back here and teaches the song to this guy. But now, we're not from that timeline, we're from a later timeline, where our previous timeline self has already taught that song to this guy. But now, we got here before our previous timeline self could. So now we get to teach him the song, and now suddenly the origin of this song is lost, because it just seems like it's in a loop, where we teach it to him, and then he teaches it to us in the future, and then we go into the past and teach it to him. So we've created a loop where our original timeline self has been cut out of the loop. Anyways, go around, go around, go around. What? It's going way too fast. Yeah, we just wrecked this windmill. But the windmill is connected to the well for some reason. In the 3DS version, since there's a lot more detail put into the environment, you can actually see a piece of paper in some house here, probably Impa's house, that shows that the windmill and the well are connected. But yeah, now that we've drained the well, we can get down here as a kid. And as a kid, this is not blocked up. So let's head inside. And here we are, bottom of the well. That's right, we're almost 45 minutes in and we're just starting a dungeon. It's a mini dungeon like the Ice Cavern, but a dungeon nonetheless. So, I don't have a hookshot or a bow now to deal with you, or at least I'm not big enough to wield such things. There we go. I can hear the spirits whispering in this room. Look for the Eye of Truth, that's what they are saying. Well, that's interesting. One guy in the future did say that there was a guy in Kakariko that could see truth. and that his house stood where the well is now. And yeah, if we just keep going, we can go through that wall. That was a big skull. There's also a chest in the water, and we can't use our iron boots as a kid. So we've got some exploring to do. This weird stuff, whatever it is cracked open. So let's get our bombs out. And that gets us down to this chest. Gets us some bomb chews. Very nice. I'm pretty sure this big skull is just a green bubble. But, like, I would like to actually tattle it, you know? Green bubble. Use your sword when its green fire vanishes. Yeah. Anyways, we just went through another wall. Which gets us into here, where there's this big chest. And that gives us the compass, where we can find all these hidden things. And if we head this way, yeah, we fall down a hole. So you have to go in through the wall to get that. And look at all these creepy hands rising out of here. So while we're down here, let's explore a little bit before we try to go back up. I know we've fought plenty of these Redeads before, but have we ever tattled them? Redead. Its gaze will paralyze you. If it bites you, tap any button to escape. It seems like it's been hard to tattle them, so I'm not sure if I have, even though we've seen them a ton. Anyways, this chest here has the map. So let's take a look. We have the map and the compass now. So we're on the very bottom floor. There's nothing down here. This floor is just weird odds and ends, and there's a couple chests there. And this is the main floor that has all kinds of stuff. Now, in order to get to a lot of places, we have to go through invisible walls and avoid invisible holes that'll lead us back down here. But let's not worry too much about that right now. Let's just explore and do whatever we can do without going through invisible things. So there is a hole we can go down to land up on this platform, which I believe is like the middle hole in the dungeon to get there. So yeah, we could fall down that hole when we find it, but we don't need to since it's just rupees up there. For now, I just want to continue exploring the rest of the basement, even though I know there's no chests. I just want to show it all. But yeah, these are all areas you can fall down to from up above. So you want to watch out for those holes. Those holes that you can't see where they are. Let's collect our silver rupees here, because of course those unlock things, as we saw in the ice cavern. And collecting all of them allows us to get out of here. I can hear the spirits whispering in this room. Look for the Eye of Truth, that's what they are saying. Alright, same thing they told us before. So we can get out through that wall, and now let's try to not go through walls. We know that this green bubble is going counterclockwise, so let's go counterclockwise as to not run into him. Also, there's a like in there, as well as a golden skulltula. This wall, it says something here, danger below, that's what it says. That means there's an invisible hole below it, so let's not fall down it. The water flowing out of this statue is flooding the entire floor. And there's, of course, the crest of the royal family of Hyrule is inscribed here. So that, of course, means Zelda's lullaby. And this lowers the water for us, which will help us explore some of the lower places here. This wall, it says something here, danger above, that's what it says. That means there's an invisible hole in the ceiling, but how could that be dangerous? That's why it can be dangerous. I've made a mistake. Thankfully, I don't have to grab those silver rupees again. Let's just climb on back up. And now that we're up here, let's check out some of those water pools we drained. Now, we know that there's a water pool over here. And there's a little place to crawl, too, as well as this chest here. That gives us bombs. Now, what is this way? Well, this actually leads to the end of the dungeon, actually, even though we're definitely not done with the dungeon. Ah, you can reach me from there? I thought the area was wide enough. Oh well. So yeah, this looks horrible. All these creepy hands coming out of all these skulls that this room is made out of. Yeah. And they can grab us. And then this thing appears when we let it grab us. Dead hand. Watch out for its infinite hands. Aim for its head. So yeah, get down here, dead hand. Get your head down here. And when it goes under, we can lure it towards us by getting captured by one of these hands again. We can also damage the hands, but they'll come back if we defeat them. So yeah, let's just keep having them grab us to keep luring this guy back until we defeat him. That was a nasty bite. This guy is horrible, by the way. Like, what is that red? Is he covered in blood or something? You know, just a creepy undead monster covered in blood, you know, typical Nintendo game. Look at him twitching. Look at his face, that jaw. He's horrifying. Anyways, from that fight, you found the Lens of Truth. Set it to C and use C to look through it. Mysterious things are hidden everywhere. Be sure to try to use it outside of the well. Seeing the truth will cost magic power, so use C again to stop using it. So yeah, we can see based on our map and compass that there's another chest in here. So let's try out that lens of truth. There we go, there's our invisible chest. And you got a huge rupees. It's worth 200 rupees that you don't need. But yeah, so we've beaten this dungeon now, but we're not finished with it. Because we've still got more chests to open, 3 Skulltulas to get. And now that we have our Lens of Truth, we can fully explore this place pretty safely. We can see where invisible stuff is, including invisible holes, like... Excuse me. Like, we can see there's a way in here to get over to this chest. That gives us one of the 3 small keys in this dungeon. So we've been into here, and there's that hole we fell down. This is another way we can go. There was water in here before, but we drained it. So now we can get to this chest. Gives us a recovery heart, which... I mean, we definitely need some hearts, so I'll take it. It's better than rupees that would do literally nothing for us right now. And in here, we've got a new enemy. They're a lot like re-deads, but instead of zombies, they're mummies. Navi, please let me tattle it. Gibdo, its gaze will paralyze you. If it bites you, tap any button to escape. Yeah, so it's basically a stronger re-dead, although I think it has a weakness to fire. I could be wrong about that, but it would make sense. Speaking of fire, let's get our Deku sticks out. So we can open up these coffins here by lighting these torches. They each have different things in them. That one had keys. That first one might have been empty, I'm not sure. That one has a Gibdo. This one, I believe, has a small key in it, as well as keys. But yeah, there's a small key in there. And this one has more keys. So now there's just a lot of stuff that we don't like. They even went to the torches to become fire keys. Thankfully, we're not using our Deku shield. Anyways, let's grab our small key, and honestly, let's just get out of here without fighting these guys. Oh man, the camera keeps turning in all different directions. I don't know where I'm going. Yeah, bye-bye, Fire Keys and Gibdo. Anyways, over this way, we can see the hole in the ceiling that the spider came out of, or not, maybe? But we can see the hole we fell down over here. So we gotta go over by the left side, and then place a bomb here. And that gets us our treasure chest. With some Deku nuts in it. So there is like this big central area we can get into that's behind these walls. Watch out for the shadows of monsters that hang from the ceiling. That means wall masters. But yeah, this hole in the center under this like torture device covered in blood, which is really messed up. That's the hole you want to go down to get to that platform in the basement. Anyways, over this way, there's a Skulltula in the way of getting to that chest. I did that too early. There we go. What's in this chest? We got Deku nuts again. There should also be a chest over here. And that's another small key. That should be all of the small keys. Each locked door in this dungeon leads to one of the 3 Skulltulas. So let's start unlocking doors. First of all, there's this one. Looks like just a Deku Baba and a golden Skulltula. And maybe it is. There's some mean pots as well. Let's get our boomerang out. And we destroyed the gold Skulltula. 2 more to go. Now let's head over to this other locked door. Let me in, please. And there's just a big pit to fall down, except it's not all pit. There's an invisible walkway here. Let's get these guys out of here before we mess with this Skulltula. That guy's further away. He can live for now. There we go. I somehow collected it before my boomerang got back to me. Yeah, we'll let that Keese live. Now, the only other Skulltula is the one behind that like back here. And we see there's a doorway from over there, so we want to come at this from over at this side. Also, there's that hole. So in here, here's our last locked door. And then we're in this hazardous room. First things first, get rid of all of these fire keys. Because the camera was glitching, you could actually see some of the holes. Oh my gosh, you were right there, weren't you? But anyways, yeah, there's a ton of holes here. So let's be careful to avoid all those. Got a blue rupee here, which I think would have been a shield. If we didn't have the shield that it was. This Beamos looks different from normal. I'm thinking it takes 2 bombs, or not. I want to get my lens of truth back out. Because it's this area. And now, will this like eat my Deku shield? You know, I can defeat likes fast enough. I really don't have to worry about this. If it eats me, it's fine. Your shield is gone. Link, please attack towards him. My sword is so weak because it's the Kokiri sword now. But there we go, we got our Hylian shield back. And we've got our final Skulltula of the dungeon and our final chest. Let me just re-equip that shield. Now we'll get this Skulltula. And we'll open this chest. So that should be everything. Yeah, this dungeon is done. Jin. Oh my gosh. Let me unlock, please. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't take my Deku shield out. And now, just to be a thorough explorer, I'm gonna go fall down that hole. Just to get some rupees I don't need. But anyways, so I'm not really sure what all of the uses of the Lens of Truth are. Like, if a Poe disappears... No, you totally can still track Poes when they disappear. That's actually used in a puzzle at one point. So yeah, you can, like, track invisible enemies and stuff. But there's one other major use for the Lens of Truth that I want to show you before we... Really, I can't squeeze past there when he's stunned. But yeah, there's one other major use for the Lens of Truth that I want to show you before we end this video off. I don't think I can use a teleport song while I'm in a dungeon. So now that I'm out of the dungeon... I got the left and right wrong there the first time. But yeah, now that we're out here, let's warp to the Temple of Time. Because I want to go to the market. I also want it to be nighttime. Because there's a certain place here that's only opened at night. I don't know why it's only open at night. Is it sketchy because it's gambling? Is that what the deal is here? But anyways, it's the treasure chest shop. Man, that one message must be exclusive to the 3DS version, because I can't find it here. Anyways, open the chest and, surprise, if you find a key inside, you'll be able to advance left or right. Try your luck. 10 rupees to play. Do you want to try? Yes. Got a door key. It's called a door key, not a small key. Interesting. With that key, proceed to the room ahead. Go, go. So in here, We'll use our lens of truth, and we can see which one's the rupee and which one's the small key. So we can just cheat our way through this minigame. The first time I ever played this game, I did it legitimately, though. I had no clue you could do this. Anyways, we're through the 2 green rupee rooms, onto the blue rupee rooms. And the 2 blue rupee rooms are done, and you can see by the color of the door that we're headed on to the red rupee room. And now we've won. We are at the end. And what could the prize be? Well, I guess I just spoiled it. Oh boy! The anticipation, what could it be? It's a piece of heart! Winner! You got a piece of heart. You've completed another heart container. There are only 4 more pieces of heart in the whole game. And now we gotta walk out of here. So yeah, I think we've done just about everything I want to do as a child. I want to check between videos though, and I don't want to have to start a new timeline unnecessarily, so let's avoid going back in time if we can. Going forward in time is fine, but going back in time means making a new timeline. Are these dogs pushing me around? Let me over here quick. I want to go inside so that the dogs won't push me around. Might have made more sense to go to the Temple of Time to start the next video. I'm gonna do that. So yeah, in the next video, we'll be going back to the future, and we'll be doing the Shadow Temple. I'm the Terminian Hero, and I will see you then.